In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on December 12, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Georgia Southern versus Tennessee. In the upcoming college basketball clash at Thompson-Boling Arena, the struggling Georgia Southern Eagles are set to face the formidable Tennessee Volunteers on Tuesday. The Eagles have endured a tough start to the season, going winless in their first 9 games and succumbing most recently to North Florida. Georgia Southern's defensive struggles have been evident, with consecutive losses to Georgia Tech, Eastern Michigan, Jacksonville, Kennesaw State, East Carolina, Northeastern, Michigan State, Jacksonville, and North Florida. In their last outing against North Florida, Georgia Southern displayed a promising first-half performance, securing a 34-27 lead. However, the team faltered in the second half, being outscored 37-22, resulting in a 64-56 defeat. Despite the loss, notable contributions came from Avante Parker, Nate Bradford, Erin Banks, and Tyron Moore, each scoring a team-high 10 points. On the other side of the court, the Tennessee Volunteers have had a mixed season, boasting a 6-3 record. They started strong with wins over Tennessee Tech, Wisconsin, Wofford, and Syracuse, but faced challenges against Purdue, Kansas, and North Carolina. The Volunteers bounced back with a victory over George Mason and a thrilling comeback win against Illinois, where they trailed 36-34 at halftime but secured an 86-79 triumph. Looking ahead, Georgia Southern faces a daunting task against Tennessee's solid defense, limiting opponents to 48.6% at the rim and 30.6% from beyond the arc. The Volunteers also pose a significant threat in the paint, blocking 17.1% of their opponents' shot attempts. After a notable non-conference win against a ranked Illinois team, Tennessee is poised for another dominant performance. The home team has demonstrated an impressive offensive prowess, scoring 85-plus points in 3 consecutive games and dominating the boards in their last 2 matchups. The Eagles are likely to struggle for rebounds, leading to easy second-chance buckets for the Volunteers. Considering Georgia Southern's challenging season and their inability to cover the spread, Tennessee is expected to run up the score, securing a decisive victory. Despite the spread being at 31.5 points, the Tennessee Volunteers to win and cover the spread stands as our full game side pick. The game is anticipated to be fast-paced, with both teams averaging similar possessions per game. Tennessee, with a potential rebounding advantage of +15 to +20, is expected to capitalize on offensive rebounds for second-chance scoring opportunities. With the majority of Tennessee's key players being upperclassmen, a balanced offensive effort is anticipated, with at least 6 contributors reaching double-digit points against Georgia Southern's vulnerable defense. While Tennessee's perimeter defense has been sturdy, the Eagles, known for their 3-point shooting, may find success from beyond the arc, especially late in the game when the Volunteers empty their bench. Consequently, the over, with a combined 11-7 record in both teams' games this season, is our full game total pick for this matchup. Hofstra versus Duke. Non-conference basketball action is set to heat up on Tuesday as the Hofstra Pride face off against the formidable number 21 Duke Blue Devils. In their recent outings, Hofstra experienced a setback on the road against St. Louis, falling short 71-68 as 3.5-point favorites, while Duke showcased their dominance with an 80-56 victory over Charlotte, covering the 16.5-point spread at home. Duke enters this matchup with an impressive 6-3 overall record, marked by a stellar defensive performance in their latest game against Charlotte. The Blue Devils demonstrated their offensive prowess, scoring 80 points and securing a commanding 24-point victory. Star player Jared McCain played a pivotal role, contributing 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Duke's offensive average stands at 81 points, while their defense is proving formidable, conceding just 66 points per game. However, the defense faces a crucial test against Hofstra, and players like Kyle Filipowski, averaging 17 points, need to maintain their their efficiency. Duke currently holds a 6-3 record in the Atlantic Coast Conference, matching the victories of NC State and Wake Forest. Hofstra, on the other hand, enjoyed a 3-game winning streak before stumbling in their last contest against St. Louis. Despite Tyler Thomas' outstanding performance with 29 points and 4 rebounds, Hofstra fell short, losing by 3 points. The Pride's offensive average is a commendable 80 points, but their defense has room for improvement, allowing 69 points per game. Guard Tyler Thomas, with an average of 24 points, will play a crucial role in Hofstra's offensive strategy. Following their convincing 80-56 win over Charlotte without Tyrese Proctor, Duke is set to host Hofstra on Tuesday night. Duke's record now stands at 6-3 straight up and 4-5 against the spread, while Hofstra boasts a 6-3 straight up and 4-4 against the spread record. Notably, Hofstra struggled in their lone game as an underdog, suffering an 11-point loss at George Washington. The upcoming clash against Duke presents a challenge, particularly as Hofstra has struggled offensively in true road games, failing to surpass 70 points in their 3 prior away games. Despite the absence of Tyrese Proctor, Duke's defense is expected to limit Hofstra's offensive capabilities. Hofstra's reliance on contested catch and shoot jumpers, as revealed by Synergy, could pose a challenge against Duke's efficient defense, ranked 31st in Ken Palm's adjusted defensive efficiency. Duke's offensive success, particularly in unguarded jumpers, coupled with the shooting prowess of Jeremy Roach and Jared McCain, could create difficulties for Hofstra's defense. As Hofstra faces their 3rd road game since Wednesday, the matchup against Duke, with its size and athleticism, presents a challenging situational spot. Duke, fueled by Coach Scher's call for improvement after losses to Arkansas and Georgia Tech, is likely to bring a focused and complete effort on Tuesday. The Blue Devils, on a revenge tour, demonstrated their determination against Charlotte by winning and covering the 16.5-point spread. The prospect of facing Duke's future pros in both the frontcourt and backcourt poses a significant challenge for Hofstra. This intriguing matchup marks the first meeting between the two teams, with Hofstra displaying resilience even in their recent loss. The Pride's ability to shoot from the outside, averaging 11.2 threes per game, will be tested against Duke's relentless defense and the intimidating atmosphere at Cameron. While Tyler Thomas is expected to contribute significantly, the Blue Devils are likely to have a well-prepared game plan to contain him. Duke's recent win over Charlotte showcased their renewed focus and intensity, and they will aim to carry that momentum into the game against Hofstra. Duke's motivation to climb the top 25 rankings, following consecutive losses to Arkansas and Georgia Tech, was evident in their dominant win over Charlotte. The Blue Devils, known for not taking their foot off the pedal, are expected to maintain their intensity against Hofstra. With Duke's strength in both the backcourt and frontcourt, they are poised to overpower Hofstra, securing a convincing win and covering the spread as favorites. As for the total pick, both teams boast strong offensive averages, with Hofstra averaging 80 points and Duke averaging 81 points per game. The expectation is that neither team will prioritize defense in this matchup, setting the stage for a high-scoring affair. The projected total suggests a shootout, making the over an attractive option as the full game total pick. Oregon versus Cal Baptist. In an upcoming college basketball clash set to unfold at the Matthew Knight Arena, the California Baptist Lancers are gearing up to face off against the Oregon Ducks on Tuesday. The Lancers, now standing at 6-2 overall, are seeking redemption after their recent setback against Utah Tech. Conversely, the Oregon Ducks also hold a 6-2 record, with their most recent triumph over UTEP adding to their successful season. Cal Baptist showcased their prowess early on, suffering only 1 defeat in their first 7 games against Portland State on November 17th. The Lancers' victories over San Francisco State, Jackson State, St. Thomas, Minnesota, Cal Poly, Vanguard, and Southern Utah demonstrated their ability to triumph against diverse opponents. Notably, in the win over Southern Utah, Cal Baptist exhibited an impressive 51.5% shooting accuracy from the field. However, their second loss of the season against Utah Tech tested the Lancers. Despite a challenging first half where they trailed 41-26, Cal Baptist displayed resilience, ultimately narrowing the gap to a commendable 72-69 finish. Dominique Daniels played a pivotal role, contributing 30 points and 4 assists in a standout individual performance. On the Oregon side, the Ducks commenced the season with a strong 4-0 run, securing victories against Georgia, Montana, Tennessee State, and Florida Agricultural agricultural and mechanical. A brief setback against Santa Clara and Alabama did not deter them, as they rebounded with an overtime win versus Michigan in their 7th game. The momentum carried through in their latest outing against UTEP, where a dominating 43-24 second-half run secured a convincing 71-49 victory. Jermaine Couisnard led the charge with 18 points, 5 steals, and 5 rebounds. As the Lancers look to bounce back from their recent loss, they face a formidable challenge against an Oregon team that has displayed offensive prowess throughout the season. The Ducks' offensive capabilities, highlighted by an average of 81 points per game, present a formidable task for Cal Baptist. The Lancers' balanced approach, averaging 72 points per game, suggests an intriguing matchup. Delving deeper into the Lancers' statistics, their offensive game showcases room for improvement, with a field goal percentage of 42.7%. While their three-point shooting and free throw percentages are modest, their strength lies in rebounding, averaging 36.4 rebounds per game. Defensively, California Baptist has excelled, allowing just 63 points per game and showcasing the ability to stifle opponents' offenses. On the other hand, the Ducks boast a more potent offense, shooting at a high efficiency with a 47.8% field goal percentage and a 37.6% success rate from beyond the arc. However, concerns arise with a free throw percentage of 63%. Defensively, Oregon allows 71.5 points per game, with opponents shooting 43.3% from the field and 33.5% from three-point range. Injury concerns loom for the Ducks, with key players Jesse Zarzuela, Nate Biddle, and N'Faly Dante facing potential setbacks, impacting the team's depth and rotation. As both teams gear up for this exciting matchup, the Lancers' ability to control the tempo may be the key to covering the spread as underdogs, making them the full-game side pick. In this highly anticipated clash, fans can expect a closely contested battle, with each team aiming to assert its dominance on the court. Considering the offensive strengths of both teams and potential defensive vulnerabilities, over the projected total becomes an enticing full-game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.